Hello, welcome to the Roughhouse podcast.
That was
told me to
the
do
best
the
intro
intro 'cause
I've
I've
ever
never
heard.
done it.
Good times,
Yeah,
good times.
that works, I guess.
Good enough.
You're all gonna watch this 10 years from now, and you'll remember the good times.
Yeah,
COVID
These
will
are the
still be
good
around,
times.
the good times where we were at TwitchCon Luna. Let's fucking go!
Fuck off!
Let's fucking go! Whee! So, guys, what's your favorite TwitchCon memory? Mine was when I fucked
Mine-
Beefstew.
Huh?
That's
Wait, what?
top 3 for me.
Wait, what? Mine was when I fucked Beefstew as well. I
That's
thought
top
I was the
What?
one.
Beef?
Yep,
What?
Yep.
Beef?
My top 1 was when I fucked Luna at TwitchCon.
I don't think that happened, Beef.
We're all gonna get a piece of Luna next TwitchCon,
Oh,
man.
no.
All of us.
Shit.
We're gonna
Oh.
pass him around like a fucking mercy maid.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus
gonna
Christ.
take a piece of your afro.
I don't even have an afro. Fucking James has been saying, "Oh, Luna in your afro," when I haven't even had one for like fucking years.
Cap.
Sir Palo has an afro.
Yeah, he
But I
does.
looked up pictures of you and you look like you have an afro.
No, it's just super long curly hair.
It looks like an afro though. Not
Sorry,
gonna
but
lie.
bro, it's a fucking afro. Just stop
It's an
lying.
afro. I'm
So-
sorry to tell that to you. It actually is an afro.
Fine, yeah. Okay, but in case you couldn't tell, it's only 4 of us here today. It's I
Yeah.
was gonna say it's more of a chill one, but this has been anything but chill.
I mean, chill compared to the usual. Like,
Well, no, it's still pretty out there.
we're missing like the 3 loudest people.
I'm loud.
Yeah. Well,
I'd say I would say
Michael
Burn
Oates
like
and Burn.
actually no. Okay. In terms of loudness, I think Burn's the most loud, and then it's Michael,
I don't know. Burn.
and then it's Dinkster, and then it's fucking Poke.
No, I've.
The thing about
Hmm.
the thing about Poke is, sorry, Luna.
No, it's
I
fine.
still talk over you, even though we are only 4.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my
Um,
joke. I was supposed to say that this episode.
Fuck you, Beef. Don't talk over me. The thing
Continue.
about
Dink,
Poke
are you gonna
is,
say it or not, dude? Come on.
say what? I love Mondays. Back to the work site. No more nagging. Why? is
No,
that
what
want?
you were gonna say something, but like
Oh,
you know,
I thought
you haven't
wanted
yet.
me to say the line. No. What I wanted to say was Poke either has like a really quiet voice or a really loud one. There's no in between.
What I was gonna say is Burn just normally in a convo is like fairly decent volume, but when Burn
Yeah.
laughs, that's like easily top 2 like loudest in Roughhouse.
loudest noises ever heard. It's like
And I mean,
It's like those memes where it's like airplanes, just cars going off, and then like just on the farthest part of the meme, it's just
It's like
Burn
the
laughing.
it's Burn laughing.
and I
Oh,
mean,
of
for
course.
example, Michael is just always loud. Same as me. I just generally have a very loud voice.
Mhm.
Like,
Loud personality.
thank you, P.
I can hear your personality coming from a mile away.
My personality is Germany. Let's go.
Beef is always like ridiculously quiet, and I don't even think it's because he talks quiet. I think it's because you just like, I think it's because your microphone is just always quiet. Like,
It's also
it's always
partly
so far
because I
away.
slouch in my chair like really far, and I like adjust my microphone for like streaming mode, like all the way up close.
yes.
God. This
And
dude,
every time my computer updates, it resets all of my Go XLR settings, and sometimes I just can't be bothered to fix all of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, for example, I'm like a meter away from my microphone at all times.
Yeah, yeah, I
And
can
not
tell.
exactly a meter, but at least half a meter. Right now
Uh-huh.
I'm a meter, but when I'm like actually gaming, I'm a gamer.
Gay man, yeah.
I'm like at least still half a meter away. I really need a new microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
Now I have one of those fancy like the Joe Rogan mic. I got that. One. You speak into it.
Motherfucking Alex Jones.
Dude, I've seen people speak into like the side of this microphone, and I'm just like, are you fucking stupid?
Oh yeah.
Because it's
No, I've seen
you're supposed
people-
to talk into the top of it.
Well, it's funny because people do the exact. The people use the Yeti and they talk.
Oh
in the top
my
of it,
god,
and it's
yes.
just
That
hilarious.
irks me. It's like Beef, I forget which one you have. You have like a Rode NT something, right?
NT1A.
It would be like someone trying to speak into the top of that.
It's
It's like, what is wrong with you people? Sorry for going off on a technical rant like that, but it bothers me so goddamn much.
Bro,
thing is-
all the 10-year-old viewers don't know what we're talking
Yeah.
about, man. Like, they don't
TLDR.
You're
understand.
talking about sound.
We're talking about
TLDR,
sex.
TLDR is it's a microphone you gotta talk into the top of, not the fucking side, not whatever the hell else.
You gotta treat it like it's a dick.
Exactly. You gotta swag it.
You gotta season that pussy.
No!
Sweet pussy.
No! Stop! Beef,
I like where
okay.
this is going. I like it. I like
Beef is like women? Women?
it. Ooh,
Women.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, exactly. No women in Roughhouse.
Genshin. What was it called? Genshin Impact.
Genshin.
I got
Women?
plenty of women in Genshin Impact. That's
Mm.
Oh.
I have Rule 34 Genshin
No!
Impact. That's all I need.
Beef, no!
Just
This motherfucker
type
just...
in Venti into the search bar, and my day is full.
This dude Beef just has it up on his
No.
other monitor. He's feeling a little down. He's like, alright, I gotta hit up the page.
How do you think I can get up every day and stream? I got
Beefs.
Venti porn on the other monitor.
No!
Beefstew found dead in Miami with 500 terabytes of Genji porn.
No! Fucking...
God.
Okay, honest to God question. And it was like one of the first times we're probably
Here
talking
we go.
about video games proper in a bit.
Yeah, true.
Have y'all actually played Genshin Impact? Because I tried it.
No.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
I got to AR like almost 30 in 4 days because the first day I played 40 hours straight. Well, I guess the first 2 days I
What
played
the
40
what?
hours straight. I didn't sleep.
Holy shit.
Are
And
you
then-
good, man?
Are you fucking okay?
No, I didn't sleep last night because I was helping Elena do her 24-hour stream at the end, and I was like I could either play Genshin Impact or be social. Sleep wasn't an option.
And considering you have playing Genshin Impact as your current status on
Was it just
Discord,
me or was Discord just down?
was just you.
might have
No.
just been you. Yeah.
Oh, then it was just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But considering
No,
that
don't
is
mention visual gags, bro.
but considering that is your current status on Discord, Beef, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you did that.
Playing Genshin now in the call.
I did the stream, but afterwards Gumi joined and we played Genshin Impact together on stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I did
Yo.
both at the same time. It was amazing.
That's fucking crazy, man.
I'm a multitasker. I can play video games and talk to people.
Holy
Yeah, I can play
shit.
video games, talk to people, and jack off at the same time.
Exactly.
Holy crap.
I'm doing
Wait.
that right now.
How are you? Wait, James, you only have two hands, bro. How are you? What?
He uses his feet, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, there's a certain limit. I can't.
Oh, that's where you draw the line?
Yeah.
Have you never considered doing feet pics on OnlyFans, Beefstew?
Oh
Of
my
course
god.
I have. And if someone requests it, I'll do it.
I'm telling you, bro, if you start advertising feet pics, you're gonna make bank. More bank than anyone.
I feel
Just like, just sit
the-
on a chair and like put your foot in the camera while it's just lying down as if
I
you
know
were stepping on
this-
someone.
This seems counterintuitive, but the femboy and the feet market aren't 100% in overlap. So
Yeah, I was
Nah,
gonna
there's
say
no
I've
way,
I've
dude.
not seen too much of both. Like
there
you see
is
one
definitely
side,
a
but
market for like both like in the same area. But
but it's
Are we doing? Are
it's-
we currently doing OnlyFans fanboy market analysis? I like that.
no, but it's like yeah, it seems a lot more niche.
only on the Team Chunk House podcast.
Sometimes you gotta have the tough conversations, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Because
the feet
otherwise,
pics
who
worth
else
it.
will? If we don't do it, then who will, bro?
Well,
Team-
I feel okay with this because the Critical's podcast always opens with they ask their guest about like how they masturbate or their first time masturbating. right?
What?
Don't they do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch Critical's podcast.
Exactly. I don't watch Critical, so I don't know if he
watched,
just
like-
goes, "Hey, everybody, Critical here. So do you jack off? When was the last time you jacked off?" He's like, I have no idea.
No, I'm pretty sure that's how they haze new guests.
On the old Fruit Club podcast, which yes, by the way, I mentioned it. It is
Oh,
canon
God,
to
he
the universe
acknowledged it.
lore.
Oh, no.
We
Does this make me an honorary member of Fruit Club?
No.
no, it means you exist in
Oh.
the same universe as it. It's like
Yeah.
how Doctor Strange isn't like an Avenger yet because he hasn't been initiated. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, he's not?
Wait,
Shut
he
the fuck
totally
up.
isn't a. Oh, but I mean,
Yeah,
He
but we
fought
didn't
with
see him.
them.
We didn't see him become one on screen.
but he fights
mm,
with them.
I
and-
mean, James does bring up a good point, but
I
also-
do bring up a good
yeah.
point, and I'm right. Y'all are wrong. Y'all
where
are
the
fucking
fuck
wrong.
is Nick Fury even in the last couple of movies? Doesn't even matter.
Eh, he's just chilling, dude.
He's just getting paid to show up in Endgame for 1 second and like saying nothing. Like,
Just saying,
okay, let's
motherfucker.
stop talking about soy shit.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, Nintendo.
On the Fruit Club podcast, in like every episode, we usually asked whether the guest we had on was gay or not. And
Yeah,
I was like, oh wait, a fucking.
that was our
Haze them, man.
initiation to the audience.
It was
Wait, Luna, you were in Fruit Club?
he was one of the 3 main hosts.
I
Bro.
started the goddamn Fruit Club Minecraft server, bro. I birthed
Yeah, actually,
this.
you did Fruit Club season 1, man. You were like, you
Yeah.
created it.
Why didn't you invite me and Dinkster?
Cause I didn't fucking know you.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Because Fruit Rock was fucking dead when we like knew.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, now
Is it
that
already
y'all
dead
mention
by
that, I'm
then?
trying to think like the first instance I saw you guys. Cause okay, I had edited some. Okay. I'm
Okay.
off the top of
Alright,
my
yeah.
head. I
Okay,
remember
okay.
when
No,
I
no,
first
yeah.
saw Michael,
Mhm.
and that was because Poke had mentioned they had mentioned it in like an SMP live VOD because Michael had just done I think it was the first Raising the Bar. And I remember looking into that. So I saw Michael from there. I'm trying to think. Did I see Beef from any of that though? I don't think I did.
Luna, I think the
first
first time we actually met
Mm-hmm.
was at the little nice server with the Garfield profile picture, I think, which was called which is still called TCE Airbnb.
Oh yeah,
And it
back
has
when we were
the Isle
Oh,
of
playing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Monday.
yeah.
Back to the worksite, no more tagging with me as a server
Yeah.
image. And I think that's where we met first, because that was like for TwitchCon in April. In
Oh
Amsterdam.
yeah, I
The-
remember that.
Yeah,
I
the
remember
Forbidden TwitchCon.
That
The
was
Forbidden
like,
TwitchCon, yeah.
would that count as like the first real Team Chunk era like Discord group or whatever? Or
I
like,
would say so, yeah, because
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause-
I made this server we are in right now, like
Mhm.
the Team Chunk or Roughhouse server. I made that before.
Yeah,
And
it
we were
had
all
existed
there.
before.
I think it was every core member except for Luna. It was Hank and it was Fit in there.
Yeah, before I weaseled
oh yeah,
my
we
way
had
in.
we had a group chat and it was like
Yeah, exactly.
there was like us all 6 members except Luna and Hank and Fit
Mhm.
because they were like there was like a roster for
Nah,
fucking.
Hank was considered like core Team Chunk era before that.
He was considered like the 7th member before we replaced them with Luna.
Sorry,
see
Hank,
that
you
as an
just you
absolute
don't
win.
draw in the
I
dimes.
see that as an upgrade.
That's what.
Now he's just a
Oh,
side
that's what
character.
poke means. Oh my god.
You didn't realize that's what
It
Never
that.
doesn't make any
realized that.
sense when it's written. I don't know what to tell you. When it's written, it doesn't carry the same weight. It doesn't mean the same thing. When you say it, it makes so much more sense.
Okay,
Oh my
lay off the
God.
fat jokes, please. Like, not a fan of that.
But yeah, no, because the server that we basically morphed into the current residence of Roughhouse was that inactive server for TC. I think it was when y'all planned for like a B&B for TwitchCon or some
Yeah,
shit.
bro. We
Yeah.
were like,
And then we just fucking molded it into this now.
And
I think-
Poke and James, you guys wanted like Luna in, so that's like how
we were getting,
first met,
like-
I think.
We were getting this big ass B&B, and we all didn't
Yeah.
want to pay so much for it, so we started inviting other people to like.
Can I say
fucking
who it
sped-
would have been?
I don't
Do
know.
you
What,
think
all-
it's fine?
You
You mean
say
all
who would
10
have been
people in
the-
that thing?
Nah, maybe you
Yeah.
shouldn't. Nah.
Well, it was us 7.
and then others.
And then 3 others, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind saying, like, the person involved with me. I don't know about you guys, but like.
Wait, who's
I
the
think that's even
person?
less reason, James.
Oh, I remember, yeah. There was something.
But-
there were more people than
I don't know,
10 on the server,
it's
I
one of-
remember.
It's one of those things where I look back on that and it's like, oh man, like the fucking stars aligned for everything to work out so perfectly for that.
Yeah.
And then get your check mark because now we're talking about it. And then fucking Corona hits, and then we're just like, ah, fuck.
Fucking
It's
hell.
like, ah, dude, because like, I mean, okay, be real. Back when we did the little fundraising event,
Fundraiser?
did y'all expect that to go as good as it did? Because I sure as hell didn't.
I didn't.
No, not at all. Oh my.
I didn't
God.
at all.
I was like, oh, cool. I might get $300. That'll like help at least. That's kind of neat.
Yeah. my favorite thing will forever be just Beef just having a mental breakdown at one of the donations, and we're just
Yeah.
like, Beef?
I was having a mental breakdown because I had to fucking dig holes
Oh yeah.
for 12
Dude.
hours straight.
Dude, oh my god. That I remember the last fucking chunk error with the wooden tools was actually
Swagger souls. Swagger souls. I'm swagger souls.
We've
hey,
never-
Hey, Fix, take that dick or something. I don't
Yeah. it was just one of those things where it's like I was beyond the point of being tired to where I was just conscious. That's just it.
Mate.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah.
And you live in America now. Let's
Oh yeah, it
think
was
it was like
how
it
late
was
did it get
6
for you?
a.m. here.
Fuck.
I streamed from
Jesus
6
Christ.
p.m. to 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Think, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, what is wrong with you?
That
I just
was fun
participated
though.
in a 24-hour stream, so I don't know what you guys are.
No, fuck
you
you.
on about?
Okay, we're talking about that
Guys.
now. This motherfucker Beef thought it was a 24-hour event when we never said that.
I didn't even
Oh,
bring that
yeah.
up. I'm talking about a different event I was just participating
You
in.
fuck.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
but
bringing
still.
that out, Beef.
Nah, Beef
And
actually
yes,
thought
I
that
did
shit
think it was
gonna be
24
You
because
did?
I was in the
Dumbass.
VC.
And I
Dumbass.
felt and I
Everyone that was in the
and I
VC
felt
remembers
bad.
it that way.
and I felt bad because you were so prepared for 24 hours.
I prepared meals. I told my
He
family
shoved a
I
Red
wouldn't
Bull up
see
his
them for
ass.
24 hours.
You were like, you're giving tearful goodbyes to your family and shit. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
Beef had his will written and everything. He was ready, dude.
What's the longest you guys have ever stayed awake? Like, ever?
Like 2
Ooh.
days.
I think I went 2 nights without sleeping my first year of college.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I
Jesus Christ.
think it was about maybe 40 hours.
Fucking Christ.
I'm on at least 40 right now.
No, it's not 40. Maybe 35.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you're on. Wait, Beef.
Because I didn't sleep last night.
Sorry?
Remember?
Wait, you were there the whole Sabaton? Sabaton.
I was there for
Sabaton.
I was there for the
Shut up.
second half of that subathon.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
But the first half I was. What the fuck was I doing? I think it was MCU is the first part of the day,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Wait, you haven't slept since MCU?
was it before that? No, I don't know if I slept that night.
This guy has been
You're
awake
out of your
so long,
goddamn
he
mind.
doesn't remember anything. Like,
Well, no, when you just don't sleep that much, like the days kind of like mesh together, and you have no
Yeah,
idea.
I know
what
exactly
you're
what you
doing
mean,
on what
yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the longest I've stayed up, I think, is when I was on my way home from San Diego after, TwitchCon.
Mhm.
Me and Poke went we went to Kara's apartment because she invited us to hang out. And we were already so tired.
There we go, the TwitchCon story.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We were like,
Let's go, take
we
that.
were already so fucking tired, and we slept for what must have been 30 minutes, and worst idea we ever had. we
Yeah.
woke up and we were more tired than we were before the sleep, and it was like I never wanted to fucking like just berate my past self more than I did in that moment.
Mhm.
And on the way, it was like these 2 fucking long ass plane rides. I got on a plane to fucking Philadelphia, which took like fucking 8 hours or some shit.
Fucking Christ.
And there was a 5-hour layover.
Oh God, dude.
And
Okay, you think that's bad?
oh,
you
you
think
had one in
that's bad?
fucking yeah.
How bad was yours?
I once flew
Mhm.
to New Zealand. Now, if you look at the
Oh
map,
my god.
Germany and New Zealand are not right next to each other.
That's like a 20-hour flight, isn't it?
But wait, there's more.
Oh no.
I flew with Air China. And
Huawei.
That is.
Air China, on the way to New Zealand, I had a layover of 8 hours in Shanghai airport.
What?
That's
What the fuck did
dumb.
you do that entire time?
And the
bro?
way back, I had a layover for 8 hours in Beijing airport.
Oh my fucking God.
And you're asking me what I did there. I don't know. I don't remember. Everything was banned. Everything was blocked in that country.
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't access YouTube. I couldn't access Google. I couldn't access fucking. I didn't have Netflix back then.
Holy
But what
shit.
else was there? I
That's
couldn't
fucked.
access Twitter.
That's so
Oh my
fucked.
god.
All the services
You
are
had to
blocked there.
resort to
Instagram,
Chinese
Facebook.
Minecraft.
Chinese Minecraft.
You know what I could do on my phone on the Beijing airport Wi-Fi?
What?
I could access WhatsApp and I could access Yahoo.
Christ, dude.
Man, what the fuck? What is
And I
wrong,
had to
dude?
stay there for 8 hours.
Should just had a
Next thing.
fucking Huawei phone, dude.
Next thing, Western credit and debit cards.
Oh.
China.
Yeah.
In China,
Mm-hmm.
our wonky business. Outside of an airport, you can expect that they are going to be declined. Which I made an experience in China when I was 17. That was like a year before. Where I was at the exact same part of Beijing airport, by the way.
Yeah.
I've actually been to the same part of Beijing airport twice. It's actually pretty cool.
Mm.
Whatever. And then, what did I want to say? And it's kind of wonky because, that was 2015 in Beijing airport. My credit card got declined at a local food store in the airport, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had no cash with me.
Oh no.
Obviously, because it was just a layover. Why would I have Chinese currency with me?
Because you were going to China, my guy.
It was a layover.
Okay, but still, man.
I did technically enter the country at the first time because I got a 140-hour visa from the airport. But to get my baggage, I wasn't allowed to leave the actual airport, but I technically immigrated into China
Yeah.
at that
Man.
time.
You need to don't you need to get visas if you lay over in a country
No.
What, really?
As long as
You
you don't
don't.
leave the terminal, then you're fine.
Yeah. No, as long
Oh,
as
okay.
you don't leave the gate areas, the
That's
closed
what
off
I mean.
areas.
Yeah.
But if you you're technically already immigrated into a country if you actually go into the proper terminal, for example,
So if you have to
fucking
go to
where
a
you,
different terminal.
the check-in where the check-ins are, for example.
A
Mhm.
different
And-
terminal would still be enclosed in the
Yeah,
closed off
exactly.
area, all the trans. and
There's
stuff that
an
take you
open
between
area of
them.
an airport
Yeah.
and a closed off area. And it's pretty much just separated by the security checks. You probably know them.
Yeah, the dreaded
And-
security checks.
Yeah,
Oh my
and they
God,
are
they're
pretty
so
much the
annoying.
gateway to the closed off area. And in the closed off area, you have not technically immigrated into a country. That's why, for example, I've been to Dubai airport 4 times, but I've never been to Dubai itself, and I wouldn't count that as being in the Arab Emirates.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I don't know, man. Fucking airports with their security checks and shit, Those shits are
But
annoying. I think they
let me
should
just
honestly
tell
just
you
stop doing
something.
them.
Flying to New
James,
Zealand
James, no.
with an 8-hour layover is no fun, especially if the layover is in China.
All I did for that 5-hour layover was like, all I could do was text people, and that was it. Like,
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
all
enough,
I
but
could
at
do was
least you
text
could.
people.
At least you could do stuff on your phone on the internet.
At least I
At
had
least you could
connection
do
to like
that.
people.
I don't know how I survived those 8 hours, because thinking back, like if
Should have
anybody's
just
watching
slept.
it after like
Yeah, but what
should
if
have
you
just slept.
What if you
Imagine trying to sleep with your belongings that could be
Yeah.
stolen.
Yeah,
No one's
that
gonna
too.
steal your shit in China, dude.
Yeah, especially in an airport. But it's, you still don't want your fucking wallet hanging out while you're asleep, especially if you're traveling alone.
Okay, well just put it in your zip pocket, dude. Just zip that shit up.
That's what I
one's
did,
gonna
and
fucking.
I did kind of fell asleep. Next point. How the fuck do you want to fall asleep there on those uncomfortable airport
Oh
chairs?
yeah. So
Use
fucking
your
bad.
belongings, bro. pack a fucking blanket.
Dude, that's exactly what I did in Shanghai. I sat there on the airport chair. It was the open part of the airport that I immigrated in, because for some fucking reason in Shanghai, you had to get the luggage and give it up again for the next flight.
Mhm.
And so I was just sitting there, my head resting on the suitcase, just like fucking sleeping in like this busy ass area that was loud as fuck. Especially with Chinese people like to snort a lot.
What?
And this is not me being like a jerk or something. It's not me like hating Chinese people or something. They just do it. I've been there, and I've heard more snorting while being in China than I have in my whole life.
Dude, I
And
haven't
they
had
do the same at the airport, by the way.
I haven't
It's just
had
normal there.
that bad of an experience with layovers. I mean, I dealt with one, and it sucked because basically, so I'd gone to Mexico with my cousin, and we went back, right? And on our way back, there was a layover on our last fucking plane. And it was like, I think it was like an hour or two or some bullshit. But it sucks because we were basically almost late to what we initially assumed to be the time it was going off before we learned there was a layover, right? And what ended up happening was we arrive at the little fucking gate or terminal or whatever the fuck, right? And they're like, hey, no, this thing, your plane's been moved to over here, which we had walked for like half an hour to that place, right? To where we assumed our terminal was, only to find out that yeah, it's basically, all that way you came from, yeah, go back. And then we arrived there, and then they're like, yeah, it's a layover. And it sucks even more because I was hungry. I had not like eaten a proper meal, and God, it was terrible. And then to make matters worse, on the plane back, I learned the sad truth of why kids kicking a chair or your seat is a stereotype, and you see it in movies all the time, because it really does happen. And I have never been more angry at a child in my life.
You've never wanted to destroy a child like more in your life.
Because picture this. It's been a long day, you're hungry, you're irritated, fucking airport bullshit and all this, and you're finally on the plane. And you're like, oh, thank God. Nothing else is gonna ruin this. And then suddenly, bam, kid starts kicking your seat.
And you know that kid? He grew up to be Michael McChill.
Exactly.
You know what's? There's only one thing worse than children in an airplane.
What?
One
Michael
single
McChill.
thing. And
Aside
that is
from
sick
Michael.
people in an airplane.
Wait, it's what in that plane?
Sick people.
Sick.
people
Oh
in an
my God,
airplane.
yeah.
Because they've when it's a child, imagine sitting in an 8-hour flight with a child. That's just gaming. It's just the 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a child.
When it's a sick person sitting next to you, like there is the meme, my flight to Los Angeles. Guess what fucking happens to me? I get fucking sick.
Yeah, you got sick during I remember that you were sick, and we were all like, "Oh, get away, man!" Fucking disgusting creature.
Yeah, I know, right? You just saw me sick. On the last few days, I was good again.
Mm-hmm.
But during the second and third TwitchCon day, I think the SMP Live meetup was when I first felt the sore throat. And then later, the last day, I was just sick as fuck. Also in TwitchCon.
Yeah, this dude Dink was so fucking sick. He started doing kickflips and shit.
Yeah, and then, for example, at the dinners, I had such a fucking sore throat.
I hate that shit.
I just wanted to go home, honestly. I just wanted to go to the Airbnb and sleep. Because... And then, for example, on later meetups, that was a reason why I just took edibles, for example, because my throat was just mush. I could not even imagine smoking anything on that throat.
I remember
Terrible, and it was just due to one
dickhead on a plane.
The one dude coughing it up.
The one dude sitting next to you, and whenever he has to cough, he looks directly at you.
The thing is, you look at him and you see his red face and he's sweating, and I was just
crying.
Do I really need to sit here for the next 8 hours?
I remember Loomis at TwitchCon,
there we go again.
Man, fucking we offered him Purell. And he was just like, nope, I don't want to. And
Wait,
everyone else had said, yeah.
Sick?
No, he wasn't sick. He was fucking fine. But we offered him Purell.
What's Purell?
That's fucking hand sanitizer.
Oh, fair enough.
And we offered it to him, and everyone else said yes, but he was like, no, thank you, even though it was literally just a small dab.
Yeah, because
then he tweeted. No, he tweeted a day later that he got sick after he didn't take the Purell. Fucking
That's
asshole.
how you get corona, kids.
Oh, you took the blue pill, dude.
Corona. you say no to hand sanitizers, and then probably also to I don't fucking know. Shit, I forgot the word.
Say no to the mask.
When you get the needle, so you don't get sick anymore. What was the word?
Vaccine.
Yeah, thank you. My German ass forgot the word.
To be fair, they're not real either.
And I don't think you guys know it, but I'm a radical anti-vaxxer, so there's none of that shit coming.
I thought you said you were a Redditor for a second.
I mean, radical anti-vaxxers and Redditors. There's not really a big difference there.
Yeah,
they are both fucking stupid. It's the same thing. There's no difference.
You are a filthy, disgusting fucking
They are
trog.
both stupid, and they think they are smart. It's the same thing. I hate Reddit.
I would rather die than use Reddit.
You
literally have it open right now, though.
There was
Probably
a post.
do, actually.
There was a post about my channel.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Reddit.
I think that's one of the first times I saw. I think that was I saw that a little bit after I first saw you.
Yeah, that might be the case. Anyway, that post popped off. It was on r/video, and it got front page and shit like that. And it had 40,000 upvotes, something like that.
Damn,
similar to my current tweet. Anyway, me flexing with internet points right here. Anyway, some of those comments, I was just thinking, you're a true Redditor.
Nah, man, I get you. I had a
stupid,
I had
and
a
you're
post
arrogant about that.
Oh my!
Because there was
God, yes.
there were people that were oh, fucking using a bot for a channel is bad enough. But
Yeah.
then self-promoting on r/videos. That's the worst. How pathetic can you be?
James.
So first of all, neither am I using a bot.
Yeah.
I'm too stupid to use a bot.
Yeah, you
I'm
also
sorry.
always
I'm too
upload them
stupid for a bot.
You always upload them at just the most random times.
Yeah, I know, right?
It'll be
Except
like
when I,
fucking 10 for you, and
do
you're
it
like,
earlier in the day. Except when I do it like a little bit early in the day because I just don't really have time.
Yeah, and then you don't
Time to
freak out
upload
about
a
it later.
Zingster.
Yeah, and then, for example, second of all, I used to do self-promotion 4 years ago in 2016. So I could get the channel started because I need to get here somehow, right?
Delicious cake.
I remember
And
at some point, James.
Self-promotion was maybe like, I would say, I got 500 subscribers off of self-promotion.
Yeah, I remember that's how James initially hit me up. He was like, "Dude, I'm such a big fan. Please record with me."
What the fuck?
And I denied him like
about?
5 different times, and he still somehow
Literally,
just
what are
he
you
still
talking
spams
about,
me
man?
every day.
But then, like, this Reddit sort I actually responded to him.
Oh,
like,
no.
I have u/things to date. I was like, neither did I make that post, nor am I using a bot. I don't know how to use bots.
Yeah.
And he just straight up said that I was lying in his face.
Dude,
he just knew it better. He knew it better. He knows exactly how I run my channel.
fucking Reddit has that breed of people that are just like so up their own ass that when they're like, "Yep, this is exactly what's the
And
case,"
the thing is,
they don't.
the thing is,
it's
he
a
was
wall.
he was not the only one. There were dozens of them.
Yeah.
And there was one person that was just like, "Oh, don't worry, guys. My cousin works at YouTube. He will be and he told me that this
my
channel will
cousin's
be
gonna-
banned for, like in January 2020."
Oh yeah. Oh man, Dink, I miss you so much, dude. It hasn't been the same.
I miss my channel so much as well. I'm just sitting here still like monetized. All my videos, literally all my videos are green check mark.
Because
And-
Reddit's kind of just a circle jerk, really. It's like, oh, this
Yeah.
person said this thing. This is my opinion now, and then it's just more of that.
And also, just to get like a little bit away from like Reddit itself, and talk about my channel for a second,
Yeah.
especially my monetization. There is a company called Miramax, right? And they used to like have a part in the Spy Kids movie.
Oh yeah.
And Miramax, or what are they called? Miramax?
No idea,
I don't fucking
Okay.
know.
but I believe I've heard you mention this before.
Yeah. And they used to claim my videos, at least the normal Dingsters, because fair enough, it's literally just a scene of the movie with a number taped over.
Yeah.
I don't dispute that, because they can have the money.
Yeah, all
The
$2
1 cent I
a
make
year.
All $2 a year. The thing is, they didn't even claim my specials, so every year I was literally just like losing $3.
Yeah, every day
that.
you're rolling in the bank, dude. All $5. Give
Yeah,
another
I know,
20 years, and
right?
you might have enough for a YouTube AdSense payout.
Dink's the daily profit.
I
And it's
get
just
like
a jar on
the
top
thing
of
is-
his fridge.
I still have like my specials, and with them the AdSense payout is like once every 8 months or so.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like a little like, here you go, have some change.
It's a little present.
the like little
little
present, and I'm
treat.
just like, oh shit, I can go proceed to buy a fucking jug of Tabasco, whatever.
Yo, you can
Who
buy a
cares?
third of a Nintendo Switch. Let's go.
Amazing, let's go. Well, you know, Miramax used to claim every single one of my videos.
Yeah.
And apparently they don't even know how to like do it automatically.
Oh.
So every like 3 weeks I just got like 21 emails. Your video has been claimed. Your video has been claimed. Your videos have been claimed,
Oh my
right?
fucking god, yeah.
And it was like, I was looking it up, it was all manual claims.
Oh my
So
god.
Miramax literally had a guy sitting there.
That poor fucking assistant.
I don't know. I don't know how it goes on in the office. Are they just like, you? It's that time again.
They're just like, Jim, come on. This Thinkster Daily guy's at it again. Come on.
Jim, it's 4 p.m. Time to claim things
Time
that
for your weekly
videos.
Thinkster Daily claiming.
Yes, honey. And it probably takes them longer to claim a video than it actually takes me to make one.
It also, I also highly doubt it even is worth the fucking money.
It really isn't. They get like a cent
Cause,
from each video.
Cause
They
videos,
literally get like a cent. I
videos-
looked it up. They get a cent from each video.
videos that short earn literally nothing. I think videos like start actually earning bare minimum something around like 40 seconds to like a minute or something.
And here is what I'm gonna tell you, because that's the funniest thing. Like 2 to 3 months, they just fucking gave up.
Mm-hmm.
They
Jesus
just stopped claiming videos. They gave up. I was making more videos than they could claim.
They were just like, he's too powerful. We can't stop him.
The thing is, what the hell is the point of claiming them? You make no money. I don't care if they claim it. I think they wanted to see if I would actually like do it for the money, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they wanted to see if I would stop or not. And then they saw that I don't. Because it's something it's something that I'm proud of.
Yeah.
It is something that I'm proud of.
It's an
that I have
achievement.
uploaded. Yeah, exactly. That I have uploaded the same video every day since fucking February 29th, 2016.
Will you ever quit the Dinks the Daily channel, bro?
Nah.
Are you gonna like? Okay, well, you got to think of a contingency plan, because what if one day you die? Like, and this is a very real possibility.
Oh,
bro.
God.
Like, you're gonna need to train someone to take up the mental, or you're gonna need to fucking like develop an AI that keeps doing it. Like,
That's the thing, though. It's like a pretty much a sign that I'm alive. Things the Daily is a sign that I'm alive, pretty much. Because if I just stop uploading, and I'm gonna say that right here, if I stop fucking uploading Dingsters,
it means you are dead.
and I have nothing else to say, that means I've either been arrested, I fucking die, I'm in the hospital for some like bad reason without me being able to tell anybody to keep uploading them. That means like coma or being like extremely fucking sick. For example, let's say corona, like bad corona.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm somewhere lost where I cannot upload. Because there must be some serious shite happening that I would stop uploading Dingsters. It's
So
like
what
it's
you're
literally
saying-
just like an I'm alive like sign that I'm still uploading Dingsters.
So what you're saying is, when you eventually kick the bucket, you're just gonna let the legacy die with you, bro? Like,
I mean,
there's
if
no
there
one
is-
to pass the torch
The thing is, if there is no successor, I guess. I mean, I'm the only one that knows my password.
you need to get a successor or something, dude.
Could you imagine?
Mate, I'm
Wait,
22.
no,
I turn 23
think
in a
of-
month. I won't
Hold
die
up.
anytime
Hold
soon.
up, Dink. Think what if? What if this just becomes a tradition in your family? Like your fucking kid in the future is just like, it's time to upload a Dinkster Daily.
Imagine the thing is, imagine just like in like 50 years or so, the fucking grandson gets like the legacy of uploading things because I kicked the bucket with like 73-year-old or whatever. And that channel at this point, how many subs do you think that and views that channel has at that point? Like,
At
they
least
just
5.
get a fucking half a PewDiePie channel as legacy of just like 50 years of non-stop Dingster. And it's like fucking Dingster 10,764 or some shit like that.
Dude, holy shit. I think one thing that's kind of crazy to think about is like, what if you set up an actual bot for the channel? So it's just like, it's just gonna go for as long as YouTube exists.
I got offers for that actually, which I declined.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
what the fuck is the point of my channel if it was a bot?
Yeah. No, but
Yeah,
it's
it-
just
it
like,
removes all
That's
the
just
integrity,
something.
bro.
That's just something that just has to stick with me. I'm not gonna fucking bot that.
no, I know.
Don't
Just
care.
Holy shit.
Nah, bro, you should be preparing like a second fucking like you need to be preparing
Are
like
you
a
gonna
protege.
fucking kill him or something, dude? You're talking like he's
No,
gonna be
I'm
God
just saying,
tomorrow,
like, what
dude.
if he goes outside tomorrow when he gets ran over by a fucking elephant or something? Like, what is he
Don't
gonna
worry.
do?
It's October in Germany. It's too cold for elephants to run anybody over.
You sure about that, Dink? Then what's that outside your window? Yo, what the fuck? I think one's right outside my window.
Bro, Beefstew fell asleep.
Yeah, Beef
He
definitely
is
is asleep.
asleep.
Beef?
He actually is asleep. He won't respond.
Beef, if you hear us
Beef?
say something.
Beef.
Beef?
One of his mics, but nah, he's
Beef?
asleep.
Beef, if you're being kidnapped, blink twice.
Beef, if you're speaking, we can't hear you. If you're asleep, then just wake up.
You haven't had
Actually
that
just fell
before,
asleep.
someone falling asleep on a podcast.
Beef?
What do we do, man?
Was like my channel analytics really that boring? I'm sorry. I'm also sorry to the viewers if what I just said was this boring. That you just feel
I mean,
like
it's more like
falling
back
asleep.
end stuff, and I mean, people really enjoyed us just talking about back end shit last time. So I don't know.
True.
It's okay.
So I guess this is the episode where Beef falls asleep.
Yeah.
That's literally that's literally just a title. Beef fucking dies.
I mean, he has been awake for 40 hours.
Yeah. What if he's just playing
what if
Genshin
he-
Impact and it's just so loud he doesn't hear us talking right now?
The thing is, well, what did he call it before? Team Chunk, it like something like Bottom Gear.
Team Chunk House.
Team Chunk House podcast mates. Like Bottom Gear. You know the Bottom Gear videos?
No, I don't actually.
It's pretty much just like a scuff version of Top Gear.
Oh,
where
okay. Well,
it's like a
duh, I
Twitter
should've-
version.
I should have thought about that. Yeah.
It reads like something like a Twitter like thread, which is like absolutely shite, like pictures of Jeremy Clarkson with like captions. It's
Mhm.
just like, let me taste exhaust fume, mate. And like like picture with like James May just completely distorted. That could be
Dude.
like Roughhouse. Welcome to Team Chunk House. Beef.
I'm pretty
This
sure Beef is
episode,
legitimately
Dingster talks
asleep.
about- Dingster talks
He is,
about his channel analytics. James talks about fanboy markets, and Beef you fucking dies.
Okay. I don't know if this is something we can even discuss too much. I think we probably can. I was gonna say, when it comes to YouTube, or I guess just content creation in general, what would y'all say is like the thing that you look, your crowning achievement, the thing that you're most proud of regarding content creation, I guess.
What do you
My fat nuts.
Yeah, it's a good point. No. I guess the thing you're most proud of regarding just what you do, whether for you, Dink, I guess, whether it be streams or the actual like Dinkster Daily stuff. I don't know.
Well, what I'm most proud of is definitely Dingster Daily,
Mhm.
because I just gained like Twitter followers and streaming followers by being on SMP Live and Earth, and
Yeah.
like knowing a lot of people. But the way I got there, with starting with uploading a single Dingster on February 29th, 2016, and never stopping till then, and now ending up here being in a podcast in an actual like content creator group, after being like in in SMP Live, the most popular Minecraft project at that time,
Mhm.
SMP Earth, probably also the most popular Minecraft project at that time. Like streaming with the likes of like fucking Call Me Carson, fucking Call Me Carson.
Yeah.
Like
I
got there just I got there just by uploading Dingsters.
no, that
Yeah.
that just made me realize something though.
Out of all people, yesterday Slazo followed me on Twitter for some reason.
Mhm.
I never talked to the guy, but that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I just got there just by uploading Dingsters.
And you saying all that made me realize now, because what I often see is people will have like their own stuff and then make the gimmick account and then feed the gimmick account into their stuff. But for you, it's just like it's one package.
Yeah.
It's just one thing. It's not like you have a separate thing from Dinkster Daily. It's you are Dinkster Daily.
Yeah, exactly. I never really did anything else except for like not Dingster Daily, where it's literally just me shit posting.
Yeah.
The biggest, if you would ask me for the biggest regret, I would say not capitalizing on like Minecraft videos
Mhm.
back then in SMP Live. I should have.
Oh, I feel that. I feel that entirely.
Yeah, I feel that too.
I fucking shut up. Shut up.
Shut up, Bruno. No, but that's exactly how I feel, because I could be up there with the likes of like fucking Ryan or Sneak or whatever.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I'm sitting here. But the thing is, I could be sitting here next to a silver play button, even if it was on Dingster Daily.
Yeah.
Or
I
not.
mean, hey,
Maybe
man.
I would have a not Dingster Daily play button right next to me if I did that. Who knows? But I see that as
Yeah.
a missed opportunity.
We got our
And-
whole lives ahead of us, Dingster. There is
Yeah, true.
we can't dwell on the past, okay? There
And
is
like,
plenty of
hundreds-
opportunities coming up.
Hundreds of people, no, okay, dozens of people asked me to like upload on YouTube. Never
Mhm.
did that. Why? Because I'm lazy. There's no
No, I get that. Yeah.
I had that exact same mindset as well. I was like, I would stream on SMP Live every fucking day, and people would be like, "Why don't you upload?" And I'm just like, "Well, I'm too lazy."
Mhm.
And then I finally did get into YouTube, and it's like I like it way more than I ever did streaming. Honestly, like both types of content that I've made. You know, you have like the SMP fucking documentaries, and then the highlights that I do now. Both of those I enjoy way more than like streaming.
Mhm.
And it's not to say that I didn't enjoy streaming, but I just I guess it's just not for me the same way it is for everyone else.
But
I
James,
think go ahead.
that's where we differ. I
You fucking
personally
like streaming,
enjoy.
yeah.
I like to stream. I like streaming, and at this point, I have like a good mindset with streaming. I actually manage to like look away on how many viewers I have or whatever, how many donations I got, because that was like a major issue.
Yeah.
Every
Mhm.
time I got like less viewers, I immediately wanted to end.
Yeah,
And
I
because
get
it was just disheartening, and that's a mindset you need to get over. And
Mhm.
I did that, so I personally enjoy streaming much more than making videos.
Mhm.
But James, what is the thing you are most proud of? You still haven't elaborated on that, I think.
I've kind of dipped my toes into content creation for like a long fucking time.
Yeah. I can confirm this.
Before this channel, I used to make Overwatch tutorials, and those
They
did pretty
popped off a
fucking
little,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, they did pop off a little, and the thing is like I've kind of gone in a lot of different directions that it's almost hard for me to like think of what I'm most proud of, because doing all that Overwatch shit, like that got me a lot of that got me a lot of self-earned attention. Like it wasn't just like I joined SMP Live and then I got views from that. It was like it was shit that I was actually doing that made people want to watch those.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because you might, what the viewers might forget it but there have been people on SMP Live who got like no viewers at all.
Yeah, well, there
And-
was tons of people on SMP Live who got like no viewers.
Yeah, and people tend to forget that because they just forget about those people.
Hmm.
But so it doesn't work just saying that like fucking you got views because you're on SMP Live. That's not true because there have been enough people who were on SMP Live who got no views after all.
Well, the thing is, right, is I was lucky enough to join SMP Live before it peaked.
Yeah,
And-
same. We joined at
and,
exactly the same
yeah.
time, I think.
We were both lucky enough to join SMP Live at a point when being in SMP Live got you viewers. And then later on, so many people had joined that viewers did not care about new members anymore. It wasn't this big deal. It was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Mhm.
here's member number 100. You know, it's whatever. And I think we both did get some growth from there. I think we've both grown past that point and have our own sort of little corner of the internet to ourselves that is ours and
Oh,
we
yeah,
probably won't ever
definitely.
lose. But like I do sort of struggle in a way to, I guess, sort of I don't know how to word it, I guess, but it's like I'm definitely proud of everything I've got on my channel right now.
Yeah.
Like all of it. Fucking some videos have been misses, some videos have been hits.
Mhm.
But like I'm definitely proud, I think, of all of it. I'm proud of the fact that I've been able to upload consistently for as long as I did,
Mhm.
which was like a good few months. I've kind of dropped off a bit recently because shit's been going on, but like I was able to upload a video at least once a week, same day every week, for like a good few fucking months, and those videos actually grew my channel. Like,
Yeah.
and those videos started getting more and more views as I uploaded more of them, you know?
Mhm.
They started off getting like 1K like each video, and now they average like more than 7K, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
some of them go up to 10K, and it's like it's cool, you know? Sometimes I forget just how much I've grown, I guess, in a short span. Because right now growth isn't particularly the best, you know, and it's hard to focus on. It's hard to remember that, you know, shit like it's hard to remember how far you've really come when you're struggling to go further than where you currently are.
Yeah.
And like it's definitely an unhealthy mindset, I think, and also unfortunately it's not one that's easy to break out of.
Oh
But
yeah.
I do think my crowning most fucking proud thing I've ever done is like uploading, like is keeping this channel like going, you know, like
Mhm.
keeping it going, being committed to it every single week. Like I think that's what I'm most proud of. If you were to ask me what specifically, like out of the content I've uploaded, what I'm the most proud of,
Yeah.
then I think for my old SMP documentaries, maybe Schlatt versus Amphetamine was like a video I was most proud of.
That was a good video, yeah.
That was a really fun video to work on. And it took a while for me to finish it because that was my first real video, I guess. That was my second video on that channel. Like, because I had uploaded one before that, which was the you remember it, the unknown entity, and that was the video about Yoshi and how he was doing all this crazy shit, and I turned it into like a creepy pasta almost. And
Uh-huh.
that was fun as hell. Making that video was fun as hell, but like I think when I uploaded Schlatt versus Amphetamine, that was when shit really that was when shit started going. You know,
Mhm.
that was like the first real push, and I do think I've uploaded videos that are better than that from that SMP documentary era, but that one specifically is one that I think I'll always be proud of. And
Yeah.
it's, I guess, just because of the impact it had, and it was my first time doing something like that on that scale, and it did really fucking well. And like I think that is the video from that era that I'm most proud of. If we're talking about the highlights era, which is what I'm on now, then maybe the Skyblock video, the fucking like incompetent Skyblock, I think is one that I'm really proud of.
That one's still pretty good, yeah.
And like those I think are the two that I'm definitely most proud of on that channel. And yeah, that's my whole elaboration on that. I have nothing else to say.
Fair enough.
What about you, Luna?
Okay, so I have a pretty long history with YouTube. I've been doing YouTube since I was about 11. So that's like roughly like 2010, 2011. And
it's been almost a decade.
Did you, for example, like start making like a cringy Minecraft video?
No.
Like it got like 0 views.
I started.
And you make a new channel to like hide that shit like 2 years later, because that's literally what I did.
No. I started in the era of people pointing their camcorders at the TV and just going and then uploading the raw footage. I started in the 5-star days. I'm talking no video over what, 11 minutes was it? Something like that. You get the idea. That's when I started making content.
It was usually you set yourself a timer for 10 minutes. I remember that.
Yeah. So basically what I went from was I did that shitty stuff. Eventually, I believe my channel got taken down, and I actually don't remember why. But regardless, then eventually I started my channel before my current alias, which was the Lunatic Guy, and that one kind of had its ups, its downs. It was kind of all over the place. But the main thing I'm personally still proud of to this day is the fact that I uploaded to that channel more in its kind of like peak daily for 2 years.
Yeah.
And you
were committed to that.
I was so goddamn committed. But I will say it wasn't that hard, only because it was just fucking like let's plays and commentaries. It's like that. I'm gonna be real, that shit's easy. That shit's fucking easy. But I did that shit like daily for 2 fucking years. So that's like my big thing where I'm like, yeah, I'm proud of that. I suppose another thing is the fact that like, and this will probably, until I presumably do something that blows it out of the water on my current alias and whatnot, my biggest mark on the internet will forever be, or for now at least, will be Undertale Corruptions, which I remember was just initially a one-off thing. Okay, so to explain it simply, there was a program that fucked with the files of Undertale and made it all glitchy and just kind of funny, honestly. And I had done that as a one-off thing. And it was one of the first times, because I had been doing a lot of one-off things and corruption stuff otherwise until that. And Undertale had just started picking up steam, which I didn't realize at the time. But anyway, so what ends up happening is, I think like a week or two go by, and like that video stayed stagnant for a little and then started slowly racking up views. And then people are like, yo, do another, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. So then I do the one which I believe is still my most viewed video on that channel, which was Undertale Corruptions 2 Sans. So I shit you not, I did the entire Sans fight corrupted, and I actually beat it. But one of the jokes in the video is that I say I beat it, but then I just cut to footage of just like me beating it in normal gameplay. But no, I did actually beat it.
Damn, dude.
But yeah, that's like the biggest stuff, I guess. Although I will say, I realized then that all that attention, it's a lot of pressure for like a 16, 17-year-old, honestly. So when I see people that are younger than me with like super huge audiences, I'm just like, how the fuck do you motherfuckers handle it?
Tommy,
immediately Tommy.
Dude,
I have no idea.
I mean, I
have no idea if and how he handles it.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of those things where it's like, it's great though, because at the peak of that channel, I would have the Undertale Corruptions videos get like 10K in like the first day, right? And it's like I would read every comment, because it was just so much support and all this stuff, and it's
Why?
great. Because of course I want to see all the bad comments so I can pin them, and everyone makes fun of them. No, I'm kidding. But it's one of those things where it's like it's great, but it's like holy shit, it's so much to keep track of. So to anyone who's younger than me and has a bigger audience, fucking salute to you, because that shit is not easy. But it was a lot of fun. I really loved it. And I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, well, I suppose that is a peak of just my general content creation career. Nowadays, I'm far more like satisfied with what I do, if that makes any sense. That's not to say any of the stuff I did before wasn't that satisfying to do, but it's like it wasn't as creatively fulfilling, if you will. Because every video
I get that.
yeah, because every video I've done on my current channel has been like highlights highly edited. None of it is raw gameplay or anything. Not a single one. And it's weird because I would have expected to look back on SMP Earth as a peak for my current YouTube channel and so on and so forth. But honestly, okay, on the YouTube side, kind of. But on the Twitch side, it's kind of the opposite, because I found myself peaking way after SMP Earth with stuff that weren't even Minecraft. Because for a while, I basically just became one of those fucking, hey, chat, let's watch this show or some shit on stream. And that was...
I remember when you were watching like Kitchen Nightmares.
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen, or Kitchen Dreams, or Bottom Gear on like stream. I remember that your view account was pretty high on this.
It was popping off, but it's one of those things where it's one of the it's like, while it is a lot of fun, it's like, first off, I watched like 10, 11 seasons of a goddamn reality show. That's gonna burn you the fuck out. Just being honest, that's going to burn you the fuck out.
The problem with it is,
but then the issue comes in copyright stuff, and it's like I was writing a very fine line between legal and like breaking TOS. So I was so it eventually got to the point where I was like, I'm gonna can it, even though it is very successful for my channel and a lot of fun. It was just one of those things where it was like, for longevity's sake, I was like, I need to like cut back on that. But it's so weird, because I mean, realistically, most people from the SMP Earth days that watch my content have fizzled out. It's a very small amount of people at this point, right?
yeah.
And it's like, it's weird, because you expect stuff like that to be your peak and then ride that out, when in reality, it's just a random like select bunch that stick around the whole way through. Because I have some viewers that have stuck with me since my the Lunatic Guy channel, which, by the way, that was created in like 2014 or some shit, or maybe earlier.
Yeah, it was earlier.
2012, 2012 or 2013. Either way. And that, I remember stopping that channel a little over a year ago and moving to this one. So it's like, there have been people that have legitimately come from that channel to this channel, and it's just like, holy shit. Like, just people sticking around for so long. And it's like, it's interesting, because that's not to shit talk or like talk down to anyone who specifically comes for a specific series or a specific type of content, but it's always interesting to see like the type of like the people that really stick around the whole way. Because I wonder it myself too. I'm like, I don't know what I did for you to stick around so long, but like, you know, hey, that's thank you, right? It's really interesting.
Yeah, man. Fucking, I've had like some people just come out of the woodwork and they're like, "Yo, were you this person like ages ago?"
Holy
and I'm like,
shit!
Yeah. It's like, holy fuck.
Do you have? I get that question all the time, because like my Twitch and YouTube, even my Twitter and Twitch, they are like kind of connected. But my YouTube audience is completely cut off from Twitch or Twitter.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yo!
Hey, Michael, we're mid-recording. What's up?
We're like an hour in.
Did I miss the TwitchCon part?
Yeah, you actually
Yeah.
did.
Damn.
We're just reflecting on content creation.
Also, Michael, you missed Beef falling asleep.
yeah,
Yeah.
either Beef went to go do
So-
something or he's legitimately asleep.
So this is gonna be the episode where Beefstew falls
Wait.
asleep.
I'm literally here.
You literally
Where were you
Beef's
then?
Don't even
narcoleptic
fucking
ass is like,
bullshit.
You have not talked for like 40 minutes straight. Don't come at me like
We
that.
fucking sat there and we were like, Beef, wake up, wake up. And just nothing.
Isn't that what that is? Narcolepsy, where like a
Yeah.
person just falls.
Okay, Beef, what happened?
I have things to do.
Oh, okay. Boo, no, we can't no, we're still gonna title it Beef Falls Asleep.
Yeah, we're still gonna title it Beef Falls Asleep.
It's funny.
Okay,
It's funny.
So did I just ruin a perfectly good podcast?
Oh, yeah,
No,
of course.
if anything,
As you always
improved
do.
it.
Oh, okay. I improved it. I'll listen to that criticism
Yeah,
versus
it'll-
Luna's.
It'll be a little treat for people who watch till the end.
Yeah, so
'Cause
anyway,
we're
thanks for
probably gonna
watching,
end it.
guys. We're gonna be ending it. No, I'm kidding. We are about an hour and 10 minutes in, though, so Michael.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
probably should cap it right now, honestly. Like
Okay.
somewhere here.
There's just
no
one.
cap.
There's just one thing I want to ask you, Michael.
Go on.
Aw. We like, except for Beef, who wasn't here for some reason. Luna, James, and me, we talked about what like we are most proud of regarding like YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah.
What is it for you, Michael?
Oh God, that's a loaded fucking question to be on a podcast for 5 minutes.
Yeah, just elaborate on
Yeah,
it for like 5 minutes.
you're
or
on the
so.
clock,
Go as
Michael, come
fast
on.
as you can. Go as fast
Okay.
as you can.
No pressure.
What am I proudest of on my like contribution to YouTube?
Just
For
Content
example.
creation as a whole.
Any
okay.
content
To make
yeah.
it easier, Twitch, since that's what you mostly do nowadays. Because if it's YouTube,
Okay.
we're gonna be here for like
Well,
a year.
No. Actually, I have a really simple answer for YouTube, and then I for Twitch. For Twitch, I don't feel like I've added anything. I don't think I've added anything to the Twitch app.
Yeah, that's true.
For like obviously like
No, I'm kidding.
raising the bar, and that's it. Raising the bar is like, I think in terms of Twitch, my magnum opus, because it's like it's brought people together. It's done, it did a lot, yada yada yada, whatever. Raising the bar is like, I think, my magnum opus. As far as it goes with YouTube, I think YouTube, and I mean, of course, it just goes back to RuneScape because it always fucking does. But
Yeah.
but I think being part of the community that like literally founded a lot of the bare principles that YouTube is founded on today, at least in video gaming content. Because like, I mean, Ant was. And I mean, I wouldn't go as far as saying he was the first person to do it on YouTube as a whole, but he was the first person, for example, to utilize like green screen in RuneScape. And whenever people figured out, oh shit, we can green screen in RuneScape, it was like, oh, we can green screen other things. And so that was something that people just never fucking did back in the day, like at all. Because I mean, I want to say that was like 12 years ago or something like that.
That was big budget
so-
movie shit.
Yeah,
bro.
like,
no
well,
one realized they could do it.
Yeah, because most people still edited with like most people were still
Sony
editing with, like,
Vegas.
no, like Windows Movie Maker and shit. Like it went
Yeah, same
farther than that.
difference.
Like people were editing with like Movie Maker and whatnot. And then it ended up turning into this like, oh, well, maybe, just fucking maybe there's this thing called Vegas. What is that? And then like, I remember my buddy Funk, or back in the day, as he used to be known as MTV Noob, because his name was fucking super, cool. He used to have a plugin for Windows Movie Maker, and it gave him more effects on Windows Movie Maker, and it gave him like almost like gradients and shit. So he had a hacked version of Movie Maker that he utilized
fuck?
instead of just because that's just how jank the fucking internet was back then. Like nobody realized, oh shit, Sony Vegas existed. So it was like, well, how do we utilize what we do now? And he had a hacked version of Windows Movie Maker because that's what people knew.
I mean, you should have just used Camtasia Studio.
I did for a minute and it sucked. Like, and then somebody was like, oh, this exists. So like, I'd go as far as saying like being part of the community that I think brought YouTube, or at least machinimas, closer to like what they are today. Because YouTube back then was like just Wild West and nobody knew what the fuck was going on. But like the RuneScape machinima community, and specifically like also the music video community, really just kind of like found, I guess, like a home in that realm of YouTube, and then like that also opened up the door for like partnerships, and that opened up the door for like MCNs and all that stuff, and I think just being there for that gave me a lot of insight. That's probably like my favorite part of what I've done on YouTube. Kind of being there for the ride for everybody else, like in a weird way. Like it sounds fucking weird to say it like that, but like maybe that.
No, I get you.
As opposed to like working on the Ant Venom channel for years, because that's like, I don't know, that was something that I just added on to rather than it made.
Yeah, and it's tainted because you use Vegas, right?
Yeah,
of course.
Because Ant uses Vegas and I use Vegas, and we've never decided to move past it. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Fuck anything else. Fuck it. Vegas is fine.
No, just because it's fine doesn't mean it's good. Fucking, we need to make like someone needs to make like a, I guess now, Roughhouse bingo, just a bingo of like things we always talk about.
RuneScape,
TwitchCon, old YouTube. What else? Michael making stuff in Vegas.
I'm excited because like all of these topics are about to be a part of a new podcast I'm starting, and I'm pumped up. I'm literally like gonna be starting a podcast soon with a buddy of mine, and like,
oh, you're self-promoing on our podcast?
Yeah, self-promoing.
Okay, let's end it.
Fuck off my podcast.
Beef, do you want to outroduce?
Outroduce? You mean do the outro?
No,
outroduce.
Sleepy Beefs, dude.
Little sleepy.
Yeah, let's get Beef to do it. He's fucking half asleep.
What do we even do for an outro normally? Don't we just kind of like end while we're all talking over each other?
No.
Yep, bye!